So I don't know at this point if Jake Paul is a character, aka a persona, or if he really has lost his mind. Let's get into the video. How's it going, everyone? You got your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be diving into a video on Jake Paul. Now, I'm going to be showcasing a couple of video clips, and I'm going to say this right now. There is going to be a lot of cringe, so cringe warning, you guys have been warned. We sells a tweet from Keemstar stating, and I quote, "Breaking. Jake Paul calls out Conor McGregor, calls his wife ugly, and says Dana White gets no pussy." And this is the video clip. I warned you guys, cringe ahead.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean,
my God.
Better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds.
I will say,
offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor.
he's got some balls calling out Conor McGregor.
You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history.
Wow.
I want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White,
nice bait, mate.
Too, you ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some fucking pussy. Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
Irish bitch. Fuck.
Okay, so he brings up the point right here that Conor McGregor is 0-1 in boxing. Well, do you want to know who holds that 1 in his loss? That would be none other than the one and only Floyd Mayweather, who is arguably the greatest boxer this generation has. So, here's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, a loss to Floyd Money Mayweather is nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, here's the thing, is that if you were to go up against Floyd Money Mayweather, you would be clocked out within 30 seconds, man. So, to try and call Conor McGregor out on that is pretty big bullshit, because here's the thing, at least he had the balls, he had the cojones to step in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather, but what about you? All you're doing is shit-talking and acting like a complete fool. And I say fool because check this number out. We have another tweet from Keemstar stating, and I quote, "Breaking. Jake Paul throws water balloons at Conor McGregor's friend Dylan Dennis." And we sells a video of this here, and oh my God, let's just watch this. Watch this.
Hey, look, it's Conor McGregor's face right there. Pussy.
Wow. He's really desperate for attention here.
Pussy.
Wow.
You bitch. You're a bitch.
I find it real ironic how you're screaming out, "You're a bitch," like some juvenile delinquent, yet who's the one that is driving away like a scared little boy? And I also heard you say to the driver, "Dip, dip, dip," meaning you didn't want to catch any of the smoke that Dylan was going to surely give you for this pathetic little publicity stunt that you just pulled. Like, it's actually cringy how you think that just because you won against a few non-boxers in a YouTube boxing event, that all of a sudden you're king shit and you can start talking all this smack to UFC superstars. Like, what the hell, man? Like, I understand that, you know, you want the clout, you want the attention, all that stuff, and this would objectively bring in big money. It would bring in huge amounts of viewers to have Conor McGregor and Jake Paul going at it in a boxing match. But I'm just going to tell you this right now, man, from a dude to a dude, you would be walking into a slaughter if you were to go up against Conor McGregor, because he would fuck you up day and night. I'm just saying that, and I'm being nice about it. Now, I want to bring you guys up to speed when it comes to this right here, because it's some pretty interesting development. We have Nate Diaz sends warning to Jake Paul after Conor McGregor call-out video. Now, on the note of Conor McGregor and Jake Paul, we actually have ourselves Jake Paul taunting Conor McGregor by only following his fiance on Instagram. So that right there is just, this is like some next level shit right here. I mean, the guy's got a death wish, obviously, but like, holy cow, man. So we ourselves some tweets. We have a Twitter exchange between Jake Paul and Nate Diaz here. So we have ourselves the following. We have Nate Diaz stating, Jake Paul, you need your ass beat for free, you spoiled fuck. You can't really fight dumb shit. You're gonna end up with your ass whooped for real somewhere talking like that. And I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, because here's the thing, man, is that you can only write checks that your ass can cash, but there are those instances where your mouth writes a check so big your ass can't cash. It don't matter how much you're worth, man. And this is turning into one of those scenarios here. And we have Jake Paul going and quote tweeting this by stating, you saw what happened to the other Nate. Yeah, Nate Robinson, who has zero experience in boxing and is a retired basketball player. I mean, yeah, sure, you were able to get a clean knockout, and fair play to you there. You came in looking like a beast, and yeah, it was a well-done, well-deserved victory. But, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that you can suddenly go on cloud nine, act like a cocky little prick, and start sticking caged bears with a sharp stick. Because that is what you're doing. And once those bears are uncaged, well, there ain't going to be anyone to save you there, Jakey Poo. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So we have ourselves a reply from Jake's quote tweet, and we have ourselves this. Logan Paul, check this little hoe bitch before someone does. And you want to know something, is that unlike Jake Paul, I actually have respect for Logan Paul. I mean, yeah, sure, he has done some real stupid and indefensible shit in the past. I mean, we don't even need to rehash on any of it because it's really, really bad. But here's the thing, is that Logan Paul is going through what I like to call a redemption arc, you know. 2020 has been a very, very rough year, but Logan Paul, you know, in comparison to his 2017, 2018 self, has actually grown. He has the foresight to mature and grow up. You know, Jake Paul, you might want to actually take some notes there, buddy. You might want to take a pen and a piece of paper and start copying down some notes from your older brother. Learn a lesson from your older bro, man. You know what I mean? The 2-0 boxer responded by uploading a clip of him sparring in one of Diaz's training partners. Hey, Diaz, I already beat up your boy. Come get your mans, then you can get the smoke too. He captioned in the video on Twitter. And yeah, let's just take a look at this. Oh yeah, sure, that's some real smoke right there. I mean, granted, he could be winded. Like, this could be like the very tail end of like a sparring session. But you could tell from the 12-second clip that's just like, there's not a lot there. There's not a lot there. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, this is just honestly really, really, really crazy how things have devolved and spiraled into the situation that we're talking about here, man. Like, this is absolutely crazy. And Dana White actually responds. We have ourselves, UFC President Dana White weighed in on Jake's pursuit of McGregor by claiming the UFC star shouldn't be fighting kids that have YouTube videos. And, I mean, you know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, you have people like Jake Paul that's doing all of this for clout, and that's all he cares about is the clout. And it doesn't matter who he pisses off, who he steps on. Like, he's willing to go to the ends of the earth to get that clout. I will give him credit where credit is due. I mean, yeah, sure, like, you can tell, like, in the picture right here, Jake Paul's a beast. He's an absolute beast. He's ripped out of his marbles. You know, I will give him credit. But here's the thing, is just because you're ripped and just because you have a few wins against non-boxing people, you know, like people that aren't actual bona fide fighters, it's like just because you have a few wins against those people does not mean that you are suddenly this unstoppable badass that thinks that, you know, you can just start throwing shade around and, you know, expect everything to be all hunky-dory. It's like, you are really playing a dangerous game, my dude. So that's going to be it here for this video, and even after talking about all this, I am really, really surprised and kind of flabbergasted how far Jake is willing to go in order to get those internet points, man. Holy cow. You know, that's just crazy. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a damn good one. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.